1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3 to 4, it reads this: "But with me it is a very small thing that I should be judged by you, or by any human court. In fact, I do not even judge myself, for I am not aware of anything against myself. But I am not thereby acquitted. It is the Lord who judges me." Why do we become people pleasers? It's a big question. So I went to a trusty source, Google, and it says this: "These are the people who are overly nice and are dependent on others for their sense of self-worth. They're convinced that if other people are angry at them or disappointed in them, it means that they're bad or insignificant. Instead of making you feel happy, pleasing others will almost always make you angry and upset." Isn't it crazy to think that we look for worth and approval in others when we already know the outcome is unsatisfying? Because the world will judge us negatively no matter what we offer or give it. We are too focused on trying to find approval within the world that we miss the bigger picture, which is what Paul is reminding us here in these verses. Look with me in verse 3. "But with me it is a very small thing that I should be judged by you, or by any human court. In fact, I do not even judge myself." Now you see, at this time the Corinthians had actually judged so many of their teachers. And Paul here is assuring them that their judgment, or any worldly judgment, is to him a very small thing. So no earthly judgment is of any concern to him. He does not even judge himself as worthy and faithful, because he is not aware of any unfaithfulness. Yet that is no defense to him. His only judge is the Lord, which is what we see in verse 4. Look with me. "For I am not aware of anything against myself, but I am not thereby acquitted," which means innocent. "It is the Lord who judges me." So Paul is essentially saying here, I pronounce no sentence for myself. I leave myself to the judgment of God. Why? Because God is the one who created all, sees all, and judges all. You see, as Christians, we should have a desire to please God, not man. Why? Because we as humans were designed to worship God, not the world. In John chapter 15, verse 19, it reads this: "If you were of the world, then it would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you." The world will judge us negatively no matter what we offer or give it, because it does not love us. But God loves us because he made us. I'm sure you remember a time when you made something special and you put your blood, sweat and tears into making it. Whether it be a Lego house, a cake, or maybe even a shed. Whatever it was, you love what you made. You love what you made. Now imagine the love of God and the love he has for what he has made. Indescribable, unconditional, eternal love for you and I. Are you a people pleaser or a God pleaser? And as we continue the day ahead and the rest of the week, we need to have a mindset like Paul and remember that it is a very small thing that we should be judged by the world. For in the end, it is God who is the one who will judge you and I. So let me ask you again, are you going to be a people pleaser or a God pleaser?